this is just insanity. As everybody knows, the lying is endless. It's like, Spicer lies, but at least he was entertaining. I'm not getting my entertainment dollars worth out of Sarah Huckabee Sanders or Sarah Sanders Huckabee or Sarah, Mike Huckabee's daughter. I'm not getting my entertainment value out of her. I mean, if you're going to lie to me, at least, tickle me. Do you know what I mean? Do something fun while you're telling me, I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. Whatever you're going to do to lie to my face, let me enjoy. Do you know? But this is very bizarre what's going on there. I mean, she's a little, I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know if you wake up in the morning and you say, yes, I will sell my soul to the devil today. I will do it. We don't know if Sean Spicer, how many weeks a year is Sean Spicer on, reserve duty? Because he's been on reserve duty a lot. Just a lot. But anyway, so yesterday she said that the FBI investigation into Russia is the smallest thing they have on their plate.
Look, the FBI is doing a whole lot more than the Russia investigation. I know everybody in this room and probably most of the media around the world would like to think that's the FBI's sole responsibility, but that's probably one of the smallest things that they've got going on their plate in the 20,000 employees that work there.
Yeah, it's the smallest thing. Today there was testimony from Mr. McCabe, who is now the acting at FBI, and he said this is a significant investigation. Significant. And now we're finding out that right after subpoenas went out to Michael Flynn's associates, and a subpoena went out to Michael Flynn yesterday after Comey was fired, but it was 24 hours after Sally Yates' most devastating testimony. Then subpoenas went out to Michael Flynn's associates. According to the New York Times, Comey had asked Rod Rosenstein, Rod, baby, there's Rod, who nobody seems to know anymore. Everybody knew him. Everybody was vouching for him. Now nobody knows him. That should tell you something. I don't really, I might have seen him in the elevator. Do you know, he was a Bush nominee to the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals, where I had a live case, pretty much against the Bush administration. And I won, but it wasn't. It was against private contractors who worked for the Bush administration. But anyway, Rod Rosenstein was supposed to be a judge on the Fourth Circuit. Didn't get nominated. That seat stayed open for 7 long years. They just couldn't choose, couldn't make up their mind who they wanted. Then they finally picked Rod, but nobody knows Rod. It's so interesting. Everybody knew him. Everybody vouched for him. He's such a good guy. And now nobody knows the guy. But anyway, Rod apparently was the person that was getting the blame for firing Comey because he thought Comey was mean to Hillary Clinton. Okay, stop laughing. Stop it. Stop it. Now, that's reverse engineering a reason to fire somebody. Now, if you have an HR department, okay, or you are your own HR department, which, small businesses, that would be me. You know damn well you can't retroactively come up with a reason why you fired somebody. You have to have a file on that person and show that person was, doing things the whole time that were fireable offenses, and especially a government employee, especially somebody who had a 10-year term. And the reason why the FBI director has a 10-year term is because he's supposed to be independent of politics. He's supposed to serve longer than a 2-term president. He's supposed to serve longer than a Republican president into a Democratic administration, you see. And Comey didn't even make it, 3 years? And I saw a news story that he's puttering around in his backyard in Northern Virginia today. He's puttering. Big guy. You could see him from space. I love tall. He's a tall, beautiful man. All right, Michael in Boca.
Okay.
All right.
So, Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton saying hi on the tarmac was the end of the world. And they didn't even talk about the case. But Trump can flat out tell the world that he asked Comey directly, are you investigating me?
I know. It's just so bizarre. I know.
Randy.
I know.
Up is officially down. Up is officially down.
Yes, it is. We are in a very alternate universe, and nobody could be happier than Vladimir Putin, who requested that Trump meet with Lavrov and requested Kislyak be in there because Kislyak is a spy recruiter. I mean, that's who recruits people in the United States to, turn on our own, people. I'm sure Kislyak is probably the guy that ID'd, idiot boy Carter Page in the first place. Kislyak was probably the guy who recruited Michael Flynn. I mean, we had for 18 days a national security advisor whose loyalty is to Russia, not the United States.
Right. Comey was the lame jerk, but Flynn is his boy. Flynn is cool, but Comey is suddenly the jerk. Do you notice that? Comey's the jerk now.
He's the
now Comey's lame. Right, he's the showboat. He's lame.
Yeah.
But however, he cleared you, so he's not that sucky. Because you like that part. You like that he cleared you.
You know what's so fascinating? Donald Trump calling anybody a showboat is hysterical.
Well, that's just straight comedy right there.
It is. It writes itself. You don't even have to do a rim shot there. Everybody gets that. That Donald Trump has the audacity to call James Comey a showboat is just the most amazing thing ever.